Okay, so target persona strategy. This is very interesting, probably one of my favorite, to be honest, because this is the concept about, how can I say, to multiply the effect of one single room type, or eventually you have one room type, but that room type, you can sell it in X number of ways. Can you show us or can you tell us what this target persona strategy is more about based on the Gauvendi system, and how is all this possible?
Yeah, I mean, I think you said it rightly. It's exactly selling the same room, physical room, in different formats, highlighting different features for different price points even. And this is possible with our system. Let me show you from the back end how we set this up. Now, what you can see here is an extract from our extranet, and this is a test hotel, by the way. And we have set up various rooms, so you can go here, different rooms, and you see the floor where the rooms is, you see the capacity, and there's something which we call room feature combinations, because we don't have any room types or room clusters. We call them room feature combinations, subject to what features this room has. And this room has maybe, when you go inside it, quickly, it has maybe it's on the ground floor, it has standard medium size, has mountain view, and so on and so forth. So it has all different types of features. But what we're doing, we are selling these rooms in multiple ways. We're selling it, for example, here as a hiking room, as a connecting room for 4, and a mountain view room. Or here, this one, the room 104, business single room, a hiking room, and an Italian classic room. Now, all these 3 rooms are physically the same room 104. And if you sell 104 and allocate it, all these 3 will not be available anymore. But right now, I can sell it for highlighting different features and different price points. Now, why is this important, or why is this basically target persona strategies? How does it look in the front end? Let me just switch on. This is basically a customer who just wants to make a booking in this test hotel. And this customer says he comes from one person Thursday to Saturday, and maybe that's business or something else. And you can see here, as one theme, we sell it as a business single room, and we're highlighting certain features here, but it's only 4 features. But when I go back in the room 104, I also sell it as a hiking room, and I sell it as the Italian classic room. And as the Italian classic room, it actually has a lot more features because it's on the ground floor. It has a standard medium size. It is a double bed. It has mountain view. It's a shower. It has a terrace, and it has a heritage decor. Now, this is something, when somebody looks for it, he's probably more willing to pay maybe more for the Italian classic, or maybe less. That's subject to the marketing campaign and who you target to. But the principle is the same, saying, okay, let me try out for different audiences, different room products, which I bundle and highlight differently for different price points. Now we really can sell experiences. Now we sell a story. We do storytelling with our inventory. And I think that's something which I personally find really cool, because that's exactly what I want to do as a marketer. I want to differentiate my hotel from any other hotel, and that's the way how I can do it.
I see 2 big advantages. I mean, there are way more actually, but 2 main big advantages with this kind of strategy. Well, first of all, is also because instead of waiting for prospects, users to simply enter their booking search criteria, so arrival and departure date, if you know their, let's say, discovery path on the website, and also before jumping into the website, meaning if you are good enough at targeting or tagging, that user as, for example, a business user, as opposed to a leisure user or whatsoever, you might be pointing to the booking engine specifically to those rooms that you know might be relevant for him, and therefore increasing the conversion rate. And the side effect, the good side effect of this is that you are even going to reduce the number of available rooms from that sense, confusing as useless rooms, because if a business person, how can a business person be interested, for example, in a deluxe room or a suite? Yes, sometimes they might, but not in general, and therefore the conversion rate is not necessarily good. And the second thing is when you have very, very high demand. So imagine that you have even 99.9% occupancy rate, right? So you end up one day having only one available room. But if that one room, rather than selling it on your booking engine or your system anyway, as one single room, you are anyway capable of showing three different rooms. All right, physically it's just one room, but the customer, the user has the possibility to choose across three different rooms, depending on the theme, depending on what kind of user that is. Well, you're increasing exponentially your possibility to get that deal. And by the way, directly, because of course, that user will never be able to find that specific room on any OTAs or any other different channel than your direct channel. So that's quite powerful.
Yeah, that's exactly like you said. I mean, I can go through this example of what you just said, right? So let's say this is a business single room, and that could be room 104. But and I also know that was I think there was this heritage decor. I remember there was I think there was terrace, and let's say a customer is looking for that, right? As the bedroom, and I think there was ground floor, I think, right? So let me look at that. These features, and let's say, oh, hold on a minute, I get the Italian classic room, right? This might be 104, yeah, but this time it's basically presenting to me, I don't care if it's called business room on the other side, and it's another price tag here. So this is where it gets really exciting, because a customer, is he willing to pay more for the same room, but he knows what he gets, and you sell him an experience because it's called Italian classic room. And I didn't pick the name because you're from Italy, Ale. I just thought because it was just, it could have called it Belgium standard classic room. So, but that is in principle exactly what we're doing. And I think there lies a big opportunity for the hospitality industry right now to really, target certain audiences and drive, to your point, proactively, do marketing campaigns, creating those room products which are appealing to the customer proactively, but also reactively when they search for certain features.
Right. Products, so rooms will never change physically, but they are totally different in the mind of how they are going to be perceived from your prospective customer. That's the most important thing.
Absolutely. So it's like a good salesperson, right? I mean, it's all about the story, right? If I go in there and somebody tells you like, and you're like, oh yeah, I didn't think about this, and all of a sudden you like it. And this is exactly what we're doing, just on a digital way.